What's your requirement for like your ideal man?
Has to be taller than me. I'm 5'7".
How would you feel if a guy said he has a weight requirement?
I think that's disrespectful. I think that shouldn't be a thing.
Shut up, bitch!
I want to know how old you guys think I am. You guys don't know how old I am, and I would love to know what you think I am.
This has been really, really great. I mean, I'm enjoying this so much.
The food's so good here. Did you enjoy the food?
I loved it.
Men are absolutely done with women shaming them on dates. We've got a video for you here today from Shaq Reacts. Let's just jump right into it.
This bum-ass boy brought me out to eat, and he said he's not gonna be paying. What's funny? What's funny?
SpongeBob.
What does SpongeBob have to do with any of this?
The time he ripped his pants.
I'm done.
What does she expect to accomplish by recording him, as if making fun of him is supposed to motivate him to want to pay for the meal of a woman who's openly disrespecting him? Good on him for having his priorities straight with SpongeBob instead of her, honestly.
I got kids, so I try not to cuss.
You got kids?
My kids, yeah.
Oh shit, how old are they?
5 and 11.
Are you trolling?
No.
You're trolling me. Like you said you're 22. If they're 11.
This is my daughter.
If you do the math, if you do 22 minus 11, you get 11.
Yes, I was 11 when I got pregnant. I was 12 when I had her. This is my son.
You were dead ass 11? How'd that work? Like, how did that even happen? Like,
it was actually a threesome with my homegirl and her man.
Paid for your tummy and arm tuck. It was over $15,000, and then you broke up with him a month after the surgery?
Yeah, from the outside looking in, the timing on that is pretty awful.
At least give him a few months after the surgery he pays for.
Listen, I was sitting in therapy and the light bulb went off and I was like, it's been 7 years since the last time I broke up with him and nothing has changed. Everything is still exactly the same. And I'm not getting any younger, obviously. So I had to get out.
In other words, she got exactly what she wanted from the guy and then dumped him afterwards. This is why no man should ever shell out tens of thousands of dollars for a woman like that. She would just end up running around the second she doesn't deem you useful anymore.
I believe a guy should not expect anything.
but a girl should?
Yes.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
If you're a guy, you can't sit there and pick and choose what you want. You know what I mean?
No.
A girl has to decide for you.
What do you guys think about height? Like height on a guy, how important is it?
Very important. 6'2" and above if it's a guy.
What if a girl puts no short guys on her dating profile? Is that wrong or?
That's a must.
Oh, look, so you might as well put everything that you're wanting.
So you guys don't have a problem with a guy on his dating profile says skinny girls only or like no fatties? You think there's something wrong with it?
Yeah. Absolutely everything is wrong with it. That guy needs some mental help. He's narcissistic.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
These women are not looking for boyfriends. They just want trophies. They want the good-looking, rich men that they can show off to the world while also using his money to buy things that they don't need. And they have no problem shaming the men who don't want them.
25. Does the man still have to pay for the first date? Yesterday, I was out with a bunch of my friends and this topic came up and I was like, what are we doing here again? Like, we already know the name of the game, like the guy pays. My guy friends, who I love and respect, some of them thought I was being so unreasonable to be like, I still think the man should pay for the first date and all subsequent dates. Some of my friends even were like, Kim, you're such a feminist. Like, why would you think that the girls shouldn't have to pay half? Like, it's equal. For me, as a relationship expert, I've always believed that the man should pay, and it's for 3 different reasons.
It is a bold claim to say that you are a relationship expert when you are obviously single as a woman, by the way. You are also selfish and judgmental towards the very same men that you want to date on top of that. As an expert, she should know if she's obsessing over him paying for a date, then she's obviously just using him.
Number 1, the woman always has more risk on a first date. Okay, she's walking into a situation where she doesn't know if the man is a predator or is gonna do something bad to her, is gonna become a stalker. It's so risky just for a girl to go on a first date. That's number 1. Number 2, the expense for a girl to go out on a date is just exponentially higher than it is for a guy. Outfit, your hair, the cost of your makeup, the upkeep to keep you looking and feeling the way that you do. It's just, and you might come at me and be like, you know what? Like, you choose to do that, or the man has to put effort into his appearance too. But if we're being honest with ourselves, it is not the same.
The man is taking just as much of a risk, if not more. If he meets a woman for a date and she turns out to be unhinged, she could ruin his life with a false accusation. She could stalk him. She could rob him. These women can't gatekeep something like that. The world is a dangerous place, not just because of men.
Number 3, men have generally more to gain from the relationship than a woman does. I think back to when I was married, and I had about 2 years where I was either pregnant or acutely recovering from a pregnancy. Probably longer when you factor in actually like taking care of the newborn babies and breastfeeding and all of that stuff.
You can't claim to be a dating expert when you're not openly admitting that you have an ex-husband and you are also a single mother. That makes you the exact opposite of a dating expert. You know nothing when it comes to these things. It is insane.
Would you date someone who's plus size?
No.
And why not?
Because why don't you just work out? Humongous or just like chubby?
Someone the size of DJ Khaled.
No. You would take DJ Khaled.
Not him, but like, not him specifically, but like body, yeah.
The double standard is absurd. There's nothing wrong with not being attracted to someone overweight, but these women think their men should be jacked at all times while she's allowed to be like 200 pounds and will get offended if you say that you don't find overweight women attractive.
Not here, I'm filming, not here.
Let me get this straight. So you're a tourist sitting in a bar in Thailand, ring light on, blasting in everyone's face, barking orders at the waitstaff in English, and you get upset that they won't pause service so you can record a video? What planet do you live on? Say thank you, leave a tip, and treat people like human beings.
Social media has ruined too many of these women. This attitude that they think that they're better than everyone just because of clicks and likes is ridiculous. They legitimately act like spoiled celebrities even when practically nobody knows who they are.
It's my birthday today. I'm 32 years old, but there's just some part of me that feels like a failure. I'm living in New York City, my dream city. It's amazing. I have this beautiful apartment, but it's just me and my dog at 32. And I never would have imagined myself being alone at this time. I imagine myself having a wife, having kids, starting that part of my life, already being down the road with that part of my life. And I can't even keep a relationship at this time. It's just a weird pivotal moment in my life. And I know I'm technically still young, but I feel as if I'm a failure to some degree.
The dating pool has gotten so toxic that even if you have money, a good job, and a nice place, it's either not enough for modern women, or those very same women think they deserve better, and men are caught in the crossfire for virtually no reason.
These girls was involved in a car accident while giving roadhead.
It's the one with the titty tattoo. Don't be like, it might be the realtor. Wild guess here. Septum piercing. Was it you?
Maybe it was.
Don't say maybe.
It was.
It was. If you were to get me something for Christmas and or any holiday that you celebrate, but my family, we're Christmas, what would you get me?
Roadhead.
Oh my God.
It's crazy to me how women like this think that bedroom fun is somehow the cure for everything. That's why they do some of the dumbest things to dudes in some of the unsafest ways possible. And that kind of stuff is just as attractive as the chest tattoo that she insisted on getting.
You genuinely think guys that are into me are of a higher caliber? Be honest. Someone that's willing to date me with my past.
No!
No. And I acknowledge that.
How hard has that been then? And I mean, your current relationship, obviously, you guys figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
When you started to get into this and that whole industry, did that scare you at all?
No, it didn't scare me because I was riding off the high of like, oh my God, I'm making so much money. I don't give a fuck what I'm like. I want to go on podcasts and say like the craziest thing possible. But then eventually that dies down and you're kind of like, oh shit, like I see like TikToks all the time come up on my For You page of like old things I've said in other podcasts, and I like cringe at myself. I'm like, I can't even fucking believe I said that.
The fact that she's sitting on that couch with her legs splayed out like that just proves that she doesn't believe a single word that she's saying. She doesn't regret or even cringe at her past because that content continues to pay dividends, and that's all that matters to women who create OF. Like, it is insane. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.